Welcome to We're Talking Bears,
where we bring you the latest in the Chicago Bears experience.
I'm Uncle,
Nephew,
and I'm Son,
and we're talking Bears. Welcome back. We're talking Bears. Me and Uncle here to give you the good news. Finally, another W. After a tough loss last week to the Minnesota Vikings, we were able to take down the Raiders, which was a must-be win for me, a should-be win. So we're back in the winner circle again this week, and we're talking Bears. Remember to check us out, like and subscribe, comment, give us your feedback, let us know what you want to see, what things you like, what things you don't like, and just let us know. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers on the YouTube page, man. We want everybody bearing down this season and checking us out. And hey, we got the W this time. What you think, Aunt?
Hey, we got the W. Boom!
Man, great team victory. I loved it. Again, like you said, we've been calling for it. Do what works. Great win. And I got to give it up for my boy, because once again, the defense is still stepping up and producing. I'm finally happy to see him. Two picks. My boy Jalen Johnson is back, and he took one to the house. So, for us Bears fans, we love to see the defense go to work like that.
And I think the thing with Jalen Johnson for us to remember, Jalen Johnson was primarily a really great cover corner.
Right.
His specialty is just making sure you don't get the ball or you don't get much when you get the ball. He only had one career turnover prior to this. And so this was his second and third turnovers in the same game.
Right.
He's just flipped the switch. He said he was looking to get more turnovers, and when he saw that ball coming his way, he went up, jumped, high pointed it, and took the bad boy.
Right.
Beautiful.
But let's be real, because Jalen Johnson, for those of you who don't know about our Bears guys, number one rated corner in the league, 22.2 passer rating allowed. So shout out my boy. And it's about time to see the defense taking the ball away. I love it.
Defense, and I like to see Tremaine Edmonds starting to play like a Bears middle linebacker, getting in there, getting tough, taking the ball away. That was a great pick. He also had a lot of just good plays as being part of that run stopping. Our run defense, man, this is crazy. Check this out. Our run defense. We gave up 39 yards to Josh Jacobs and crew yesterday. The entire team got 39 yards rushing.
Yep.
The entire team. Last week versus the Vikings, we only gave up 46 yards on the ground.
Yep.
46. The week before, against the Commanders, we only gave up 29 yards on the ground versus the Commanders. That was our best day against the run. 29 yards on the ground against the Commanders. It was the Broncos that kind of got loose on it. The Broncos, they got 97. Actually, that's good. They were still held under 100 as a team. So the past 4 weeks, we've given up 97, 29, 46, and 39. We have not given up, we've barely given up 200 yards of rushing in 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's crazy.
That's beautiful.
Hey, yeah. Do you know the last time our Bears defense was that tough against the run? Do you know?
When was it, Uncle? Come on, take us back. Take us in time.
2018. You know what happened in 2018?
I do.
We went 12-4, and we took the division by storm.
Yep.
Look, we're winning now. Think about it. The offense scored 24. That's necessary. The defense held the other team to 12 and then got a pick 6. So the defense really accounted. They allowed 12 but they gained 6. That's a net 6 points. When
Right.
you shut that other team down from being able to run the ball at all, period, you're talking about you're giving up 25 yards a half on the ground. They have to throw and throw and throw. Now you've put their quarterback in a negative position. He's either going to get sacked or throw picks.
Right.
Unless
And it was throw picks.
Unless he's Patrick Mahomes, then you never know what you're going to get. But we already faced him. He already beat us. The rest of the guys we
The
playing,
nightmare is over.
yeah, the rest of the guys we playing aren't named Patrick Mahomes, right?
Right.
So,
Right.
if we could win the rushing game, prevent on offense and defense, win the run game. Now you put them in a bad position, and it's hard to score when you can't run the ball. Passing every down, only the best of the best quarterbacks in the league can do that. And you look at Brian Hoyer, not a bad quarterback, but he's a backup, 17 for 32, 129 yards and 2 picks. We shut him down. O'Connell came in after him, 10 of 13 for 79 yards, a TD and a pick. We closed him down too.
Yeah. And I saw some of them Raider fans in the crowd. I'm thinking that might be because he was from Chicago. So I don't know. That 6 might have been a little iffy. They were letting the Chicago guy get some points on the board. That O'Connell kid. So I don't know. But yeah, the defense did great, man. They've been showing up. They've been balling. And hey, we called on it, and they're stepping up. They're stepping up to the challenge because defense was a major issue. Teams were running all over us before. So to see that they've come to play and made those adjustments, and those guys are standing down, bearing down, it's great to see.
Here's the crazy sentence. As bad as the season's been going, Detroit gets absolutely mollywopped, destroyed. I don't know what happened to Detroit, man. They get destroyed.
They're
absolutely
Detroit
by the Baltimore Ravens. Just beat to a pulp by them. If we keep playing defense like this, we can easily be 5-5 and over in 3 weeks from now and be number 2 in our division. We can leapfrog the Vikings and the Packers. I don't see them. Why would the Vikings and the Packers change? I don't see them doing anything. People have figured out Jordan Love. He's become completely ineffective. The Vikings weren't a good team this year. They gave away too much. They didn't realize the value in Dalvin Cook. They were winning by 1 and 2 and 3 points, and they gave away a Hall of Fame running back. And maybe not Hall of Fame, but for sure multiple Pro Bowl running back. So, that's going to turn, even if that cost you a field goal, you just lost most of your games because you were only winning by a field goal.
Right.
So, and the Packers, the Packers are on hard times. People have figured out Jordan Love. It's no big deal. We're the danger team. We're the dangerous team. But if our defense keeps playing like this, like they are now under Eberflus, I can see us easily being 5-5 and sitting in the second place in this division. I don't think Detroit's going to keep losing, but that is, and from that 5-5, we got 7 games left. We can make a run at the playoffs. What you think, nephew?
Oh man, I totally agree. Again, we've been talking about how we dropped some games that were winnable games that we should have won. So we're just putting it together, I feel like, and of course we've had some hard times this season, but our guys are good. Our guys are poised and ready to go. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do that. We're kind of getting like the kinks out with this being a new team of guys who haven't played a full season together. I feel like we're working through some of those challenges. And I think things are looking up for us now. So I absolutely see that as possible, and I hope that's where we're trending to.
I think Flus is proving his mettle because we are shutting teams down. We actually look like a defensive team coached by a defensive coach. And that's all right. And that smells of Lovie Smith, right? And I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I agree. Flu's got the defense out there balling. So hats off. I couldn't be more excited about the way the defense has been looking. So great. I just hope we can keep it up.
Hey, let's talk a little stats. The Bears team as a team defensively, Bears, we are number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 8 in the NFL. When it comes to yards per carry allowed, we guess who's number 1 in the NFL yards per carry?
Who is it?
Chicago Bears.
Oh yeah. We've been shutting teams down. We've been shutting teams down.
Number 1 in allowed yards per carry. 3.4 yards per carry is what your team can expect to get when you face us.
Yeah, nothing.
3.4, and hey, it's working, baby. It's the lowest in the entire league. You gotta have something where you're the best.
And we've shown it. Best running the rock last year. Coming into this year, we don't have Fields running for his dear life, but we're still at the top. And now we're stopping your team. So
we're stopping your team. And you mentioned it. We got the best kicking game in the NFL.
We do.
We got this guy has not missed a field goal, and up until this block had missed an extra point. It's not even fair that a block goes against him, but it does.
Right.
As long as he puts his foot on it, it goes against him. I was like, did they get the ball before he put his foot on
it? Right.
But all right, I'll tell you, hey, but that's not Santos' fault. You got to stop that guy.
Right.
You got to.
He almost got to the 50 yard before that, man. That left side is just a little bit weak over there.
A little soft. Yeah. They got to toughen up a little.
Yep.
Yeah. So, man, when you start to put multiple things where you're the best, you're gonna watch this team. I believe you're gonna watch this team climb if we keep doing the same thing. If we keep running the rock as a top 5 team. If we keep stopping the run as a top 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 team in the NFL, and we keep our kicking game as a top 1 or 2 or 3 team, you have 3 areas where you're the best. You're gonna win some games. Right. You can't help but win some games because you're the best at something. and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. When we can dominate a team and only pass for 160 yards. We almost tripled their score. And aside from the touchdown and junk time, we had 5 times their points, and we only passed for $160.
Right.
Don't go out there and throw for 250.
Right.
Don't do it. Don't do it, because it's going to be ridiculous.
And when we were just talking about that, I feel like we're finding some identity in this. I feel like this is what we do well. We're gonna shut down your run, and we're gonna run the ball down your throat, and that's just what it is. This is becoming a team. We're becoming a team. We're becoming a team, and I love to see it. I love to see it, man.
We're becoming a team. We've got weapons. We knew we had weapons when we started this. We knew we had players on the defense, but something was wrong. They weren't cohesive on that side of the ball. They weren't working together.
Right.
Eberflus said that the young guys weren't used to just rushing upfield with abandon on the defensive line. They wanted to put their hands on offensive linemen, and they said, forget it. Lance Briggs had a quote. He said that he would tell, he said, hey, linemen, don't worry about them putting their hands on me, because if their hands are on me, their hands aren't on you. Go get them.
Right.
go get them. Don't stand there. Go get somebody.
Right.
And we're starting to play. You're starting to see the young defensive linemen make a charge. And, bottom line, we're not great at rushing the passer. But if we're the best at stopping the run, we don't have to be great at rushing the passer.
Right.
We can be okay, mediocre at rushing the passer and shut your offense down.
Right.
Because we got some cornerbacks. And our middle linebacker, 6'5", jump up and get the ball, dive and get the ball. We're going to take the ball away. We're going to hit you in the chest and in the face.
Right.
You're going to know you were in a football game. Black and blue again.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Black
absolutely.
And blue.
Absolutely.
That was it was about. It was about bruises. We going to bruise you, man. That's why we were black and blue. You going to come out bruised.
You said what they said about buckets?
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Hey, this Chicago, man. That's what we love to see. That's what we're about.
Yeah, you want the other team to leave Soldier Field sad and sore.
Mm-hmm.
Sad and sore. Let's go. Let's ride. Hey.
Yes, sir.
Man. Well, I'm Uncle.
And I'm Nephew.
And we're talking Bears. Bear down.
You know it.